Side quest.
I picked a hell of a week to quit drinking.
Critical failure.
Very funny.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Side Quest. How my questers doing today? We got a hell of a show for you, because guess what? The savage missing link has returned.
Guess who's back? Back again. There it is, back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Shut the fuck up.
Me. I'm sorry.
Let
I
me
really
do a
like that
proper.
song.
You're ruining my proper introduction.
It wouldn't be a proper return if I didn't fuck shit up.
Exactly. So.
Oh, sorry, I'll
let me
stop
do-
now. I'll
let me
keep
do the
drinking.
proper introduction. Okay, well, the Questers. It's Side Quest, episode 9. Thank you all for viewing our wonderful show for 9 episodes. So, with me is my usual co-host, the Savage Beardbarian, who is renowned for fucking a Pegasus and giving birth to bronies. That's right.
I disavow all knowledge of such events.
Also, we have the fairy Erilyn, who is famous for, being so stupid that when she orders out, she orders for the pizza guy, not the pizza itself. Say hello, Erilyn.
Hello. Wait. Why am I turned on? What?
Hey,
That's not supposed to
Thinking about
happen.
the pizza guy.
Oh goodness. We're just gonna. I just had to. I don't know what happened. What came over me? Okay. Hello, everyone. I got a wing job. If you haven't noticed, so they now match the nips.
Blinky nips.
Blinky wings.
Blinky wings. Blinky wings and blinky nips. And also our final co-host, the Nameless Thief, who is oh so infamous that guards want to capture her just to take selfies. Hello, Thief.
What?
I can fap to that, too.
Today, my name is Sargon of Akkad.
Welcome, Sargon of God. I'm looking forward to our interview this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I forgot to announce that. Go subscribe to the live stream channel because I'm going to have Sargon of Akkad on the live stream channel. Actually, it'll be my alter ego from your universe, the guy who likes to pretend he's me but not as good. So check out Sargon of Akkad coming this week, unless something happens, because he's a busy man. But it is planned for this week on Beyond Magog. Go check out the live streams. Magog Muskar live streams. Welcome everybody to Side Quest. As usual, we have our rules. $5 quick attacks. Tell us who to attack, and we will activate the little gem. They return in 5 minutes. Also, we have our special attacks unlimited as long as they are $15 or more super chats. And if you want to see everybody die except for the person you activate so you can have a little 2-minute one-on-one time with them, go ahead and activate one of us for $15 and they auto-kill everyone else on the screen. I figured instead of doing all that craziness we started out with, everybody's equal, okay? Alright? This is socialism.
It
Alright?
can't be equal. There are women present.
Yeah, you're right. They belong back in the kitchen. Me and Beardy will do the show from here on out. You two bitches, shut up.
Hey. This week I'm Sargon of Akkad, so technically I'm with the boys.
Shut up, go back to UKIP.
Wait, there's an option to just sit around and make sandwiches and get paid for it instead of being entertaining?
Yes.
Where the fuck do I sign up?
You grow boobs. That's all. You just grow
I
boobs.
can just bring all the boys to the yard with my milk.
I'll take
shit.
a Reuben.
Who's Reuben?
A
He's a
Reuben.
guy who does a really boring show. What?
Guys.
A Reuben is a sandwich that is only made by the women of the intellectual dark web. Vladimir Dragonov dropped a sign in the chat before the stream even started. Said we lost a few Magogonites as they were turned into communist furries, and we had to put them down. That is a shame, but in war, you're going to lose people. You know?
It is what it is.
You gotta break a few eggs. The Dark
Did you take
Conservatarian says, Beardy, be a good minion.
I don't wanna.
Yeah, he's not. Not a good minion at all. And Bubba Cat says it's in celebration of Beardy's return, $10 towards Beardy's choice. Welcome back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yep. And also JC McHandsomeface, which is an awesome name, by the way. I'm gonna give that guy a wrench.
Not as awesome as the last one. I can't remember it.
McHandsomeface. I would like to activate my almonds for $5. I have no idea what that means, but okay. And the Dark Conservatarian again says, Magog, that's not how you talk to a lady. Show me a lady, and then I will talk to her the proper way.
Have you met Beardy?
Yeah. She's only deserving of the most utmost respect.
Where's Aerosmith when I need them? Start playing. Dude looks like a lady.
It.
Sasu Hole says, Magog, kill the thief trying to act like you. So, I've been activated for $15. You all need to fucking die now. Arise from the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons. I didn't think that was gonna work. Run! Run! They're so angry. You're dead. All of you fucking died.
That
Wake
kills
me up
all of us, you fuck!
Yep.
That's just the thief!
Nope.
Wake me up in time for the blood orgy.
I didn't even get my segment this time, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love how...
Ow, it burns! Oh, God.
Are you done yet?
No. The suffering is endless.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Keep going. Keep going there. Okay, well, I think he's dead now. Okay, good. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Let me look into the chat. JC McHandsomeface says LEL, which is a foreign version of LOL. We got Brian Hutcherson in the chat. We got, good lord, look at everybody. We're actually very popular today, which is counterproductive to everything I wanted this show to be, which was a complete failure. I love reading everybody's fucking cool names. Look at this guy. Clink Clang Booms of Flavors. That is his name. Clink Clang Booms of Flavors. That is a rapper name if I haven't heard one. I mean, I could just see that on an album cover, my dude. Robert's in the chat. What's up, Robert? And Dork Oracle. Hey, how's it going? It's going well. We are building more Scar. Little update there. Check out Twitter and Patreon to get updates on that, as well as the secondary live stream channel. Good eve, Magog. Give us your best. Worship me, says some guy with a something or another. Worship me!
Walk it off. You're only dead.
Up, they're coming back.
Now walk it off. You're only dead.
Well, Beardy has been
Now
completely
walk it
killed
off. You're only dead.
because somebody dropped a sign in the chat. $50 says bottle of brain force for Beardy. Bagoon, back awake. Raw Magog degeneracy. Notice me, Magog Senpai, says Adam C. You are noticed. Adam C. So anyway, we probably have a really great show for you. I really don't know. See, the Beardbarian has missed the past couple episodes, so I completely forgot what he does on this show. You are resurrected, Beardy. Come back to life.
I'm having a nap. I'm trying to dream of a beautiful place that is not here right now.
Alan Watts gave you a healing laxative.
I know, I'm trying to take a nap. I appreciate it, Alan, but I've had a really, really long and difficult couple of weeks. It's...
All right, the other two are resurrected back to half health because they didn't get health potions, but they did get voted. There were ones in the chat, so wake the boobs back up. All right. Sargon's tits are smaller than I originally imagined.
That's because he is a boob.
I hope he doesn't watch this episode of SideQuest before our interview.
At least my neck beard is more impressive than either of yours.
Let's face it, you only have a beard in one place, and it travels around the backside, too.
Still more
All
impressive
right,
than either
before I
of
get into
yours.
this terrible story, I'm going to shoot through these Streamlabs real quick. Berserker5150 tosses and dollars says, guess who's back? Back again. Gabe Berrien's back. Hi, Chore Men. Ow. That hurt. Anyway, SC Drugs Money Diabetes says Beardy McGoggin the Thief and the Fairy issued me a challenge last week about my song. Well, I heard that challenge loud and clear, so now my heart's pumping and my brain in overdrive, ready to type out some rhymes. Now every Monday is going to be song day. Fuck yes, keep that shit up. More music for the masses.
Make the Barbarian, as I have now named him, sing, please.
I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. But Gray Summers' last one here says, "Hey Magog, was wondering where to send in fan arts and the like. Also love the show and keep up the good work."
All fan art can be sent to Twitter's @SideQuestLS. That's right, it's @SideQuestLS. And we will get a SideQuest email going because I don't want to do the work.
I save everyone that I see. Like every time somebody posts it or whatever, I save those. So anytime you do anything SideQuest related or tag one of us in it, I typically see it.
Right.
Fitting
I'll
that
say
the woman on
If
the
you don't
show.
have a Twitter, you can also send fan art to Dear Magog, all lowercase, Dear Magog, like you're writing a letter, Dear Magog, all one, @protonmail.com. But I'm gonna get it faster if you use social media. So follow me on Minds, Gab, Facebook. I have a Facebook page as well you can send it to. Just search me on pretty much any social media. You'll find me on Twitter and all that stuff. So anyway.
Just don't look on Pornhub.
Was
Don't
that the
do it.
last-
It's not
Don't.
worth it.
Yeah, just don't go down that rabbit hole. Was that the last? That was the last one for now. Let's get the show started. Come on, we're 15
Yes.
minutes in, and all we've done is kill you and read super chats. So let's take a break from the super chats and get on with the show because I forgot what Beardbarian's job was.
Well, my job
Sit there
was
and
going to
look
be to
pretty.
take a nap, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that.
No, slacker, you've already slacked off.
Hey,
for
I have been
weeks. You
awake
need to be
for
here.
weeks.
Yeah.
Why do you think I haven't been here? It's been one hell of a time.
I miss this so much. You two cute kids fighting like children in the back seat of a carriage. I will turn it around and take you back home.
I will cock slap you into silence if you don't shut the fuck up at your own volition.
Do it, Magog. See what happens.
Because it rumbles their testicles.
You sound like you have a mighty fine condition right there in your nasal
testy
passage.
rumbles. Testy rumbles.
I am far too exhausted to tolerate your love of fondling male genitals with your voice.
All right,
This is-
everybody. Hashtag testy rumbles. Here we go.
My
Testy
boner's
rumbles,
never
blinky
been
nips.
so-
Testy rumbles. That's gonna be a song.
Yep, someone make a song that's just all of our
Twinkle,
stupid
twinkle,
stuff.
little balls. Magog's brain splattered on the walls.
My
Wish
boner
that I
has
could
never
fucking
been
stay
so
dead.
soft.
My life with the wizard is full of dread. Tickle, tickle, little balls. Fucking kill me. Something, something, I want to die.
I love how it just tapers off. He's like, fuck, I ran out of words from the dictionary already.
I don't have a
I thought they
dictionary.
were all the words that I knew, damn it.
Yeah, like all 4 of them.
Oh man. So anyway, what's go on, Beardy? Do your
I-
thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
is
better
what's
bring
one
something
thing?
good to the
That's
table.
right. It's
I-
Beardy's improv hour. That's what. It
Yeah, it's just whatevs. We're having fun, aren't we? We're having fun. I could tell you why I'm tired, but you seem more fascinated with male scrotums.
Yep. I was warming them up for you. See.
Why are you warming up scrotums?
Because.
Why is any of you touching male scrotums?
I touch my own routinely.
I
That
can
doesn't
help.
Anybody
count.
Did anybody give the liberalist permission to fucking talk?
Oh,
No.
speaking of liberalism, let me take a moment to talk about the liberalist movement for everybody, just so we're all indoctrinated and clear. It's an individualist group being the operative word here.
What's that, chat? What? Cowbell? More cowbell? Of course, more cowbell!
Anyway,
Sorry, I didn't want to hear about liberalism. It's a terrible thing. I have enough
Anyway,
stupid
I'd like
fuckholes
to
deal with.
hear Beardy's sad excuse for being gone for 2 days.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Tell us what happened.
Totally
I have
okay.
fulfilled my legal obligations. Draw your own conclusion.
The chat had to deal with me, so you're gonna have to make up for that.
Well, I'm gonna kind of have to do. You can do nature-y stuff, right?
Sort of, if I
Like
feel
you
like
wiggle
it.
your fingers and trees.
Sex is
grow and
nature,
shit.
I guess, if you think
I mean,
of it liberally.
It depends on what the incentive is. Anyway, continue on.
Okay, so I took a bunch of dudes from my temple in a totally not gay way and went
Alright.
off into the woods to go, build a mine. We had to start tunneling. We found a bunch of veins sticking out of the ground. We thought it was
Ooh.
going to be nice and easy. There was even a couple of streams nearby so we could wash all the gross filth off of us when we were done.
Yeah? Sounds
There-
like a great time.
Yeah, it was a good time. 30, 40 sweaty men digging holes in the middle of the woods, getting wet, splashing in the creek, washing one another off.
Getting
It was-
into
it was very-
holes, maybe a little bit of. Anyway, do go on.
Who doesn't
Me
want to
too,
see
drop
30
this
men
in.
climbing into a dirty hole? I don't know. But
All together
How
now.
many men have been in your dirty hole?
now available on Spotify. But apparently us washing in the river pissed off this bunch of fucking cloak-wearing hippies living down the stream,
Yeah.
and they got mad at us. So they came up the river and the stream, and they yelled and shit and got really grumpy about it. And so we started pissing in the water and shitting in it, so it would really fuck them up. And they came to fuck us up for it, but they showed up just in time for us to tear down the great giant oak tree covered in all their mystical writings, so we could burn it for fuel.
Is that a euphemism for a giant dick?
Ooh.
No, it really isn't. We killed their sacred tree, and
Oh, you
we
never kill the sacred tree. Never.
Well,
did
we
that.
thought it would be fine because then we killed all the people worshiping the sacred tree.
Go on.
So then they're not
I'm
missing
enjoying
much.
this. Yeah.
No, they're missing nothing. They're all dead. But
So
none of
about-
us have been able to sleep or stop the hallucinations since. It's been 2 weeks of mind numbingness.
Are you
First
sure
and
you didn't burn a
foremost-
bush?
I think I need you to just continue on just a little bit more about the people you slaughtered. I'm enjoying that.
She's enjoying this way too much. Her wings are gonna change to red, which means she's turned on.
Well, they all had long hair, and they smelled like the dead people herbs. The death incense. It
Was there a
good
lot
shit.
of blood?
Well, there was afterwards.
Backed up bowel
Had
movement?
tie-dyed shirts on.
Uh huh.
Right.
They all had sickles and hammers. They all had to die.
Oh, them fuckers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Druids.
Anyway,
They worship evil old harvest gods. It's stupid.
Yes.
That's gay.
all I'm
Since
gonna
I killed them,
say,
the Oracle won't take my calls, and I'm kind of stuck on my own now.
is I'm very glad that I wear a very thick dress. Continuing
Pinky
on,
nips are showing.
almost.
You're gonna get I swear to, we're gonna get flagged down in the middle of our stream like H3.
Unfortunately, the wings do give it away, but I can't really help that.
No, yeah, the streams only end if we get flagged, talking about Alex Jones.
Beardy. What?
I need to get something to eat.
I said Alex Jones and then hit the credits button.
Oh. You're a dick.
I am a dick. I'm such. Go.
Everyone's like, no!
all right, go
You
on
done
with your
played us
story.
all. I've never felt so cheated in my entire life.
That was funny.
I'm so hungry, I could eat an entire mule
Why a
No.
mule?
or a goat.
You do other things with the goat. Anyway, what I was going to tell you.
Oh yeah, you missed last week. We were talking about that.
No, here's what you do with a goat. You take the goat and you
And you
stuff
fuck it. I know. We've been over this.
and then you roll the mule in beer batter and you deep fry it. That you can call that the deep fried badass. It'll be awesome.
No. We were talking about stuffed goat last week.
Oh, and kebabs made out of human? And how women nowadays are just treated like meat.
You guys weren't drunk enough to forget all that?
Nah. I
Wait,
try.
women want me to treat them like me, so I should beat you and marinate you in juices.
Yes.
Yes.
So, what I was trying to say is if there is, an evil force after you, all you need to do is become more evil than the force itself. Right?
No, that's
Which-
totally wrong. Your religion is a lie, and so are your gods.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
The thing
I
is,
just scare them away. Or, you just keep talking to them and then they eventually, shut up and they just go away because they don't want to be around you anymore. It works for me. So, Beardy, start singing to them and they'll go away. When you start to hallucinate, just start singing Aerosmith, whatever you feel like, and they'll get annoyed and they'll go away, I'm sure, because I feel like going away most of the time.
I should sing Love in an Elevator. That's the easiest song to remember. Every line is just Love in an Elevator.
You should imitate
Elevator.
music. Yeah. What?
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 In the butt. What? In the butt. You want to
Beardy would say in the
I have
butt.
a request, because I am a fan of your content. Will you one day ever do a karaoke Beardbarian version of Love Roller Coaster?
Please.
I don't know that song.
I would pay you in
Not
so
know
many
Love
dead
Roller
goats.
I would sing it, but I'm terrible. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, it's Red Hot Chili Peppers has remade it.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but
original, but
they're more known
The Chili
for-
Peppers one is the superior one in my.
We can all agree with that.
Yes.
see, I don't pay attention to Red Hot Chili Peppers songs
It's
because
really
I'm
hot.
usually busy banging gutter trash whenever I'm listening to it.
Merry go down on the merry go round.
Yeah.
I don't know who Mary is, but she's probably a good time.
Sounds like it. Probably that Virgin Mary everyone always talks about.
Oh, yep.
She ain't a virgin anymore.
I'd hate to say it, but we're all about to die.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank
Taco,
fuck.
Taco Stanzia says, never talk to me or my wife's dinosaur ever again. I activate the thief.
Surprise, bitch. Is that a knife in your back, or are you just happy to see me?
Yep, there it is. She just backstabbed us all into
right.
oblivion. And
get
so,
with the dying.
No, you know what? I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. Ah!
It's totally fine if I just see.
Rise from the realms and shitty demons. I didn't think
Oh, that was very satisfying. It's been a while since I've seen all three of them die, and it just gives me and the Jumblies a wobbly, if you know what I mean. So, what's up? motherfuckers. How you doing? It's been an entire week. I wish I could say that I'm glad Beardy's back, but to be honest, it's just another voice that I have to work to drown out of my head. Usually during these episodes of Side Quest, I think about good things like the monies, the jewels, the knives, the countless lives that I've ruined. It's such a joy. But, sometimes I can't drown things out. Like whenever Beardy says anything mildly gay. Then I can't drown that out. Or when Erlen says anything even mildly ditzy. Which is all of the time. So. Or when Magog, is Magog. What can you do? So I have to... Die already. Anyway. So, who's in the chat right now? Brad Young, thank you for joining us. Brian Hutcherson, thank you for joining us. Shinobi Inquisitor 5craft, that is a fucking hell of a name. I want 12. Jeremy Gast, Nerdskov. This would be so much easier if I could actually read, but as we learned last week, I can't for whatever reason. It's a damn shame, because it would make my job a lot easier. The articles and the stories and the super chats and Streamlabs and all that jazz, but it is what it is. I try. I make efforts. Maybe someone can teach me how to read. Does anyone know how to teach people how to read? Because that would be a lot of fun. Anyway, let's see. Berserker 5150. I see you. I see you. Loud and clear. Yes, that's right.
You're only dead.
I see you. Opal. Race.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm resurrected. I hate that I have to hit the buttons. I accidentally hit my activation because of my stupid sleeves.
Oof.
Should we resurrect the other two or just do
No.
the show on
Let's
our
just
own?
do.
Yeah.
Let's do us.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck you, asshole. Ugh.
We have a resurrection of the other two. Oh, goddamn.
I love being penetrated.
We're all at
Like
health.
a good.
We're all at half health because when we're resurrected after death, it only goes to half health unless we get some wonderful healing elixirs or funny jokes in
Or marshmallows.
chat. Yes. Marshmallows. God, I hate you.
I hate you more.
I hate myself right now. Why am I here?
I asked the same thing, Beardy. It's okay.
You had 2 shows. You missed 2 shows. You've had a long vacation. So I don't get shit.
have not slept. It is not a vacation.
Yeah.
Fucking torture.
Hang on. Your only job on this show is to show up once a week for 2 hours, one day of the week. And you can't even manage that, Beardy?
No,
sorry.
I'm a barbarian. We don't hold occupations well.
Yeah,
You're a
you're
fucking
lucky you don't live where Sargon lives. You'd be arrested for bad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, why do you think I left Canada?
Well,
It's
I could
not
think of
worth it.
several hundred reasons.
I already had enough problems in Canada. Last time I was in Canada, I won a prize, actually. I'm quite proud of it. You guys would like to hear about my prize-winning experience?
Sure.
Yes.
So off I went to the great land of Canada to procure myself another shipment of Twinkies and Coca-Cola. I'd gone ahead and gotten myself an ATV because I couldn't steal a truck because trucks are hard to drive, and I hitched a trailer onto the back of it, and off I went down. Somebody's hunting rig. And I went to town, and I went by the store. I beat up the clerk. I loaded it up with as many Twinkies and bits of cola I could, and I hit off towards the highway. And I was speeding. I was speeding as fast as I could. And this officer of the law came up behind me. And man, he was moving faster than I could have expected on his feet. He caught up to me. He caught right the fuck up to me and informed me that I was in fact driving a Vespa and not an ATV.
Yay.
Well, that's what you get for, trying to learn words.
I feel
No,
like
no,
you
that's
would
not
drive
even
a
what
Vespa.
I got a prize. He gave me this slip of paper that said that I won $500 and that I had to go to City Hall to collect it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm excited for the prize.
That's not... that's...
No, Vespa street racing is totally a thing in Canada. And you can win top prizes from police enforcement officers.
I'm sorry, that was too funny. You gotta go to the...
Character break. I love you so much, Beardy. I really do.
I don't know what you're talking about. Love is gay.
You're gay.
Hashtag no homo.
www.life.com. Download one.
What? Did we transport back to middle school?
That was a new age get a life
That-
joke.
That was terrible. No, I'm gonna change topics. Magog, are you going to SawCon?
What?
SawCon.
SockCon?
No, SawCon.
SockCon, is that
Yeah, it's
for
in
incels who
SawCon
can't
these
get a
balls,
date?
Magog.
Bukaki?
What?
That was worse than my life joke.
That was for one of our viewers.
Yep.
And I love that joke. Fuck you.
Child of Slanesh dropped $5 in the chat, said, Beardy, use this money to buy a sword and use it to commit seppuku.
Seppuku.
Yeah.
Sudoku.
Yes.
And Man of Man activates
Great.
the savagery of the Beardbarian and says, Go berserk, my bearded king, let these fools know who their daddy is.
Oh, my groin. Okay, that's it. You're all gonna die.
You son of a bitch!
Who's your daddy? Not me, motherfuckers.
I never knew my father.
I latch on to anyone and call them daddy because of a bad relationship with my father. Thank you very much for this moment. Ugh.
That was just awkward as fuck. Is anybody else feeling an inappropriate shrinking in their pants? I'm definitely there. I'm just gonna turn my head towards these other Streamlabs that got thrown in while I was dead. Kardashian and Fivecraft says, Furry Beardy, you are the Disney Princess Barbarian of the Bronies. May your reign be ever long like the boners for your much more handsome co-host Magog, of whom we present a health potion made of souls captured from 1,000 jewelers, souls tortured 20 moons. Apparently Magog gets a potion when he's back. Fuck him anyways. Berserker5150 says, I don't want you to close... Oh, sorry. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, Beard. And I don't want to see you back. Ow, dick. Ignoble Tempest also throws down his first donation. Worship Magog. Can Magog have a healing potion? Yeah, when he gets back. Fuck that guy. Abaddon says, Beardy... Daddy, when are you going to marry your gay lovers, Magog and AP? Never, because I don't support the institution of marriage. In fact, I'm very much opposed to anything that financially entraps you to another person, which is also why I don't have a cell phone contract. Cell phone contracts are no different than marriage. Both lock you into a system of having to pay out your ass for months on end. It's absolutely unacceptable. Verizon, fuck you, I am not interested in marriage. Not at all. Lance Murdoch, you'll learn to appreciate my singing. One day. I see your suffering in the
walk
chat.
it
I'm
off.
glad.
You're only
Oh,
dead.
Karashin, not Kardashian.
Now walk it off.
I'm
You're
sorry.
only
I
dead.
see car and all I think is booty, and my mind just wanders right off.
Now
Right
walk
off
it
into the
You're
realm of
only
bodacious
dead.
backsides, bouncing in rhythm with the beat.
I am full health because I got health potions. Thank you for the health potions, my dear.
Why do you have to
sister.
show up to ruin my
Shut the
fantasies about booty?
fuck up. Thinking I'm a coconut. Yeah. That's right, bitch.
You ruined my fantasy. You ruined it. There's no going back. I can't go back to the realm of dead ass in my head.
Wake back up, thief and fairy.
Hi, Daddy.
That's disturbing.
Opalescence Moonchild asks, can we call Magog Daddy now? Yes! Yes, you can! Yes, you absolutely can! Enjoy, have fun, it's all yours, Magog.
That explains why
I
his
only
daddy
have
shit
one
then.
daddy.
All right.
The
Well,
dog's just for fun.
we're at the half-hour mark, so it's time
Maybe
for
Daddy.
somebody else's stupidity.
I'll go first
I'm
because
gonna,
I have
I'm gonna
some
make you go
topical stories.
first, actually, because the thief has gone first quite a bit, and
Yeah,
and Sargon is kind of annoying.
I feel like we started a trend on accident. I have some topical
resent
stories for you guys.
Give me your subs. Go ahead.
My subs? I don't work at Subway. Anyway.
I'll
Okay,
take a teriyaki.
I hate you.
that's my old boss that owned them. Calm down. So, we will start on a lighter note. A silly little story sent to me by human Twitter user Rivenfay. They tell me of a system in schools that attempts to teach children about sex, which is weird. I know, I thought it was instinctual, but that might be why humans are pretty terrible in bed.
Hey,
This usually happens around the age of 13, which is strange because I know plenty of fairies who have reproduced by then. So
I resent the implication that humans are bad in bed.
I said most humans. I haven't tried you yet. We'll see.
All right.
Wait, what?
Anyway.
I'm not paying attention. Hello, what's going on here? And where can I get the download link?
Yep. Suddenly she said something we were interested in.
Take her pants away.
I'm not wearing pants.
Oh, this just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
The thief really gets me going.
Oh, God.
What can I say? I like humans.
There's gonna be fan art now.
Send it all to
raunchy,
SideQuest LS on Twitter. I want it.
blinky
That's
nip
such a
fan
bad
art.
thing.
Just the worst blinky nip fan art you can imagine.
As long as it's not a gift timed to Darude Sandstorm, we're fine.
They're both gonna have dicks and shit, because that's the internet.
Yeah, it's gonna be really weird, but I'm still here for it.
What I
I'm
really
down.
want to see is someone draw this really nice cartoons of our characters, and then have someone fuck it up by drawing
Yeah.
it like the SJWs do nowadays.
You mean like with the obnoxiously large eyes and like the great teeth?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
It's yep.
Steven
Well-
Universe, I'm looking at you.
Continuing on, apparently during this class, which I don't really want to even think about how they begin to teach you because it feels like something that you need a lot of hands-on experience for.
I bet hands-on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know what the teacher's doing, if that's legal. I don't know what the age of consent on Earth. Anyway, so one girl apparently asked if men's testicles were the size of coconuts. And this, of course, spurred a whole classroom of laughter.
Only
And,
when I got a hold of them.
and now I don't know about coconuts, but we've certainly gone over some stories about how to get them to the size of grapefruits.
Yeah, we have.
Yep. And we
Definitely.
also know how they got to Europe. They are carried there by sparrows.
Swallows.
Yeah.
It was the swallow. It was
I'm
the African
changing it
swallow.
in case we get flagged. You fucking
It's
asshole.
too late. We've gone too far.
God
We've
damn
been
it! You're gonna
clobbering
get
across
flagged. You
5
have to
hours.
use creative license.
All right. Are you guys ready for my next story?
No.
I'll ever be.
They
Wait.
could grip it by the husk.
Anyway, because people care about me.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Oh, baby, to you, thief.
Baby, I love your way every day.
So one day I was sitting in my tree
Jesus
polishing my
Christ!
pixie.
Just strip already.
No. Magog, we've been there and it ended terribly, and you know it. So we're not going there again.
Very, very. Later.
I don't know. Why are you so obsessed with me?
Oh dear.
Anyway,
I'm gonna grill Sargon on our interview. Like, he's not gonna know what we're talking about. I'm gonna be like, how could you keep flirting with my fairy like that? He's gonna be like, what the fuck, mate?
you
That's
put
the
on a
worst
disgusting show last
English
night.
accent.
You fucking said what, mate?
You fucking wanker.
watch, mate.
Anyway,
What the shit, you wanker?
sitting in my tree, polishing my pixie skulls, which I have quite the collection of, if you're interested.
Is that a euphemism for like rubbing
No.
one out?
I hunt pixies. Anyway, I mean, I've got a pretty interesting one right here-ish.
I'm just saying that, rubbing the
Anyway.
clit could totally be replaced with polishing the fairy skull.
No, and of course the
That's a great
pixie
euphemism.
skull, looks pretty large in comparison, but that's because
Those sell for a pretty penny on the black.
I couldn't see that. Can you put that in front of your face and stroke your bone for all of us to see?
Yes.
Totally.
What
Here.
the fuck is my stream turned into? I'm regretting hiring all of you.
Wait,
Can't make it through
we're
half the
hired?
story. The fans are gonna leave us. They're gonna abandon us.
Hang on, just keep it right there.
I'm
Somebody
getting out of the
scream at
splash
that.
zone. Fuck this shit.
Somebody.
hold on, we're going for it.
Oh,
Yes. And there goes all of side quest. It's over. We can all go home. We're banned forever.
Oh, jeez.
So anyway,
Oh, I'm losing health points here.
so imagine a scene just like that one, as I'm sitting in my tree, and not being one to miss out. I heard someone shrieking from the tree next to me. Not being one to miss out on the opportunity to see somebody in distress and or a dead body, I immediately flew right over. And I was right to do so. There was blood everywhere. While there was an elf sitting naked and upright on the bed and catatonic with the fairy between his legs, sobbing hysterically about whether or not they'll have to cut it off. After I collect myself from laughter, I finally make my way over to see that she had somehow bit down where the head of his penis met the shaft, so the head was just barely hanging on.
Oh.
Unfortunately, before I could do any more damage, the Great Fairy stepped in and stopped the bleeding. Lorena Bobbitt, eat your heart out.
Eating something.
I like to eat things.
Shut up.
For those of you that are not aware, Lorena Bobbitt cut off her husband's penis and threw it at a moving vehicle. So,
Thank you for
There's the
explaining
reference.
that to the non.
It was a deep cut.
The fucking
It was-
millennials in this.
it was a deep cut. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Oh,
Anywho,
Hi, Beardy. I see you've returned.
you
This
love
is
me.
horrifying.
oh,
You
God.
love me so much. I know
No,
you do.
there's no love. There's no
There's
love.
so much love.
There's only mead.
Beardy, I just love me, please. I'm
No,
here for you.
I'm gonna fucking die.
I don't want it.
I called you daddy. I thought we had something.
No, why would I ever respond positively to someone calling me dad? I'm anti-alimony payments.
Well, if anybody ever wanted to see a female thief pretending to be Sargon jerk off to a fairy holding a skull, this is the show for you. And you have weird fantasies.
That should be our like tagline. If you ever wanted to see a thief impersonate Sargon, step to a fairy making out with a skull, we got you covered. Like that's us.
Let's take a little break, okay? Oh God, the Dark Conservatarian says, "Hey thief, can you actually impersonate Sargon, or is your voice too cute for that?" And he also goes on to say with another super chat.
What are you talking about? This is my normal Sargon-y voice.
Yeah, no,
That sounds like
that's Sargon's voice when he jerks off to a fairy.
I sound like a 20-year-old sexually frustrated twink.
He also goes on to say, "Thief, are you the daughter of Aragorn? 'Cause your clothing looks like the ranger from Lord of the Rings." I would imagine the thief wouldn't mind calling Viggo Mortensen daddy.
You know what? I wouldn't mind at all.
Vladimir Dragunov says, "Speaking of druids, how do we kill one? We've seen some stalking around the hill. You just wait for the Christians to show up." Alan Watts says, "Bag of marshmallows for Blinky Nips. She's healed 1 point." There we go. JC McHandsomeface says, "I must go. My people need me. Have a good night. You as well, handsome face." Charles Fowler says, "A beardy, you want booty, think about Suits Post." Suit yourself post some
Suit yourself posted this wonderful degraded pair of buttocks that had been seated upon a chair so long that they had deformed the shape of it.
Vladimir Dragunov says, "The dick makes it better." Thomas Coulter says, "I cast a healing charm on the beard. Barry, and he gets a health back." Yes, there it is. And
I need him fully. Well, somewhat.
Matt Collins drops $20. Says, "For the fairy."
It's so cute how they squirm.
Yeah, take it all.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Now we're all dead except for the fairy, and she has the awkward job of trying to entertain the audience for 2 minutes. I love this system. We just get to put all our co-hosts on the spot. Did you poison my drink, you bitch?
Yes, Stuffer. Stuffer. Oh goodness, this is getting me. Okay. Ooh, I'm in the mood now. Oh goodness. Okay. Now the real question is, should I go about my stories or should I talk to the chat? Because you guys don't seem to react to my stories very well. So I think I'm gonna say hello to everyone. Jeremy Gast, I see you in the chat all the time. Hello. You need a cutie with glasses to explode on. Hopefully it's not an IED, improvised exploding dick. You might kill them. Be careful with that one. Thieves are supposed to get...
Someone's dick exploded!
Shut up, my guy, you're dead! It's my time! Fedorable the Horrible, which I love your name, hate what you said. Stop it. Thieves are only supposed to get blinking nips that are not supposed to get blinking nips. That's fairy territory. I misread. You are absolutely correct. Only my nips will blink because I am fairy. And the thief is human. That's why our relationship would unfortunately never work, even though I love her very much. Don't tell her. I think she's a cutie. So, sexy Faye, how many pixies have you taken lately? It's really easy to bundle them together and kind of, if you can be human-sized, it's really easy to bundle them together and kind of smash their heads. So I've gotten quite a few. I'd say in the past week I've gotten about 24, roughly. And I, sell them as shrunken heads. It would be easier to shrink the human heads, but I just hate pixies so fucking much. I just want to rid the earth of them. So I just bash their heads and I sell them as little shrunken heads, and people buy it for some reason. I'm not sure why. And everyone that gives me marshmallows, I love you so much. Do all fairies get blinky nips, or do only some of them? All fairies get blinky nips after the age of 500.
That's puberty for a fairy.
Yeah.
Resurrect the Beardbarian and the thief. Let's get back to it.
Come on, suffer.
Can I just sleep
Turn it off right now.
I read the Streamlabs?
Who wants Beardbarian to host a stream where all he does is sleep and underperform, even though he's...
Oh no, that'd be awesome. I
You
did that
mean
with
every side quest?
Great.
Have you met Beardy and his Pornhub account? It is
It's
underperformance to the
I
max.
just sleep with my dick out. It's wonderful. Wonderful. But anyways, I should get caught up on the Streamlabs before we get too far behind. Race Jacobson says Opal is calling you daddy in the chat. Don't let her get child support out of you. I never will.
Daddy?
No! Race Jacobson then opens says, yes, Blinky Nips and the 50-foot schlong for the win. Make it happen. Well, chat full of artists, you know what to do.
Hi, puppy.
Do it and then tag at SideQuest LS. Just do it. Just try send it my way. I will get it. I will make sure it lives forever on my hard drive. Berserker 5150 then follows up and says, hey thief, I'm sure the entire chat will pay top dollar if you steal Magog and the Gay Barian sex tape.
Ooh.
That no such thing exists, and no magic like that is powerful enough to make it happen.
That's terrifying. I don't even want to think about it. I'm just going to disregard it and move to the next one, the last one on here. Berserker 5150 hits it again, says, hey, question for Blinky Wings. How long did it take Magog to get it up to fuck you for that 5 seconds? I hear from Beardy his erectile dysfunction is pretty severe.
Well, he didn't really have a problem with me.
Those insults are pretty harsh. I'm gonna take some health points away. I'm sorry. That.
I'm just saying, maybe he had an issue with Beardy, but it was totally, okay with me. So.
Yep.
I'm glad I don't have any performance issues.
Vladimir Dragonov says, also, I found a 1-ton marshmallow for the fairy, so she is healed to the max.
My love!
That sounds like a baby metal album. 1-ton marshmallow.
Yeah! 1-ton marshmallow!
Wasn't that the bad guy in Ghostbusters? $50 says shaker weight for the thief. Shaker weight.
I'll take 2.
Ghost Entertainment says, Magog, are you a rainbow wizard? Do I look like a member of Antifa?
Well, consider this. All of the colors combined make black.
Whatever.
I'm just waiting for the Reading Rainbow episode where Magog appears next to Lamar Johnson or whatever his name is.
You said LeBron.
Yeah, well, they're LB names. Whatever. They're the same. They look the same on paper.
It's Lamar Burton, not Johnson.
Oh, it's still LB. It's lost something, something. It's practically the fucking same.
You're going outside of the words that he knows. Don't confuse him.
You're giving me too many syllables.
We had to put down another Magogonite who voted for Hillary, says Vladimir Dragonov. That was not a Magogonite. None of my Magogonites voted for Hillary. So that was a spy. Good on you for catching it. Second Fleet Actual drops $20, says we need another explosion story, but only after my Lord Magog releases the kitties, demons. Send them forth to the nether realm, and let's not forget that the SJWs are losing their heads over the new Doom Eternal. Arise from the nether realms, demons.
Oh shit, it's demons! I didn't think that was gonna work! Run! Run! They're so angry! Angry!
No! Too much pussy! Ah!
There's no such thing.
So, is
Die already.
releasing the kitties a euphemism for pussy smothering?
Yes.
Probably the weirdest way I've honestly done.
I don't mind going out that way.
All right, and I'll read this last one. Says health potion for Beardy. And I will give that to him when he awakens, so he has a few more points. Somebody give me a health potion, goddammit, I'm about to die myself. Then the stream would just be here. So anyway, goddamn, this show is crazy. Like, this is what you all wanted, and I gave it to you, okay? You asked for pure chaos on the stream that actually had a structure and not just 8 people yelling over each other, okay? And now this is what you get. A shit ton of people dying, okay? A thief jerking it, you know, to a fucking fairy kissing a skull. Like, what more could we possibly do to degrade ourselves for your entertainment? What a bunch of pussies, says Lance Murdoch. This is a nice break. You guys can take a break and rest your sides. The Furbarian says, someone kill Magog. There's no one left to kill me. You'd have to put a pretty good insult into the chat to kill me and empty this stream of all life. And that hasn't happened in a long time. I want abilities back. Well, yeah. Sorry, Berserk. $5 and we can have Magoo inflict harm on himself. Thanks, Wolfie. Much better. No, don't kill Necro Daddy. I need FAP material, says Sketchy Wolf Girl. Well, that's fine. Magog, give it to us, Daddy. Health potion for the Dark Lord.
You're only dead.
Yes, thank you, Brooke. Thank you, my makeup artist. Oh, and the Beardbarian has just been resurrected by his health potion. Boom, there he is back, but the other 2 are still dead.
Now walk it off. You're only dead.
Full health for Lord Magog, says Charles Fowler. Thank you. Thank you, Charles. Worship me? Yes.
Now walk it off. You're only dead.
Yep, you know what?
The cats are gone.
Shut up. Healing pill for Magog warning may cause explosion. I'll save that one for later. Thank you, Alan Watts. Wait, is it Watts? It's Watts, isn't it?
Watts. Yes, Alan Watts.
It's Watts.
Presumably named after the great scientist, Alan Watts. He was a very cool dude.
Resurrecting. Well, we can't resurrect. They're putting 2s in the chat.
Yeah, but then Matt Collins throws in
Bring the
10.
fairy
so
back.
bring the
Yep,
fairy
I see
back.
it. She's fully healed. Fairy's back.
Look
Cowbell.
what I found. I'm like the thief.
No, you're nothing like the thief.
You have to sever far more dicks.
What are you talking about?
Press 1
We
in the
have
chat if you
healed
want the
thief back.
if you want the thief back. Press 2 if you want her to stay dead. Looks like we're getting
Press
into
1
ones.
if you want more cowbell.
Cowbell, wake up, thief. Sargon, come back to us.
I think the thief and I could penetrate each other with these. It'd be a good time.
What penetration?
Right.
There are 2 types that I'm aware of, and
How is
both
it
of them
that
are
the
very
2
enjoyable for me.
How is it that the 2 female characters on the stream are raunchier and dirtier than the male characters?
Because we know where they've been and we want nothing to do with it.
Right?
Wait, hang on a second, Magog. You're guilty.
You are guilty.
Oh man, nobody.
Tis, tis, tis.
Do you know the real reason I can't die? It's
'Cause we won't
because
let
it's
you.
because heaven doesn't want me and hell's afraid I'll take over.
Oh,
Oh, put
big
that on the
That
bad.
is the
T-shirt.
trick
Oh,
behind
Lord.
necromancy, okay? You want
Yeah.
eternal life? You need to piss off both sides of the eternal fight.
Let's ask Satan how he feels about you.
I thought your internet browser history was just so terrible that you couldn't allow yourself to die.
Yeah,
No, I've got you to clear it for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do that.
we got hentai
It's in your
temptation.
contract, and it's a magical contract, you bitch.
We got
Yeah,
Bukkake Fest.
Fill it.
We got Asian, Japanese, and it's the censored kind too, not even the good stuff.
Skull fucking. I mean, actual skull fucking. The
Yeah.
skull stuff.
I bet there's some gore in there too.
Are you just listing off my hobbies or what?
No. Magog's his Pornhub search history.
There's my
yeah.
laptop.
You haven't even touched the fucking. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Just
Tip-
Oh, just the tip. That's a good one too.
Just the tip. All right, we are at the bottom of the second hour, so it's time. because we were filled up with so much improv death. Erlen, did you have another story, or do we want to move on to the...
I have one more that I saved specifically for Beardy.
Well, then go
Because
ahead. We'll allow
need-
it, because the thief is annoying anyway.
Before you murder me, let me just slide this in because you got a fan. Berserker 5150 says marshmallow the size of Magog's ego for the fairy and a shipment of female sex slaves for the thief. May they be healed accordingly.
Yep, well, she's
Thank you
already
so
healed,
much.
but I will give the thief full health for that. Congratulations, this is a point system that makes absolutely no sense.
Whose line is it
anyway? Hey!
Anyway,
You're both fired!
You fuck off!
I saved this one for Beardy because I thought he might resonate with it a lot. So as you can probably already guess, I spent a lot of my time flirting or chatting up EMTs to get their most gruesome and disturbing stories so I can get off that night.
Oh no.
Possibly one of my favorite, most hilarious ones is in which they responded to a domestic violence call by a neighbor after seeing a woman who was scratched, beat up, and nude. When they get there, she was shivering under the covers, muttering, "Papa didn't mean to, he just got so excited." And there's a dog going nuts locked in the bathroom. So the police start a hunt for this possible rapist, and they try to soothe the poor woman until it finally slips. Papa is her dog's name.
Oh no!
I guess that's another way of calling your significant other daddy.
Oh.
No! Nope, no!
Yeah,
No.
she's fucking the dog.
No.
Oh.
No!
Don't fucking
No.
bounce, kids. Or you kitties. Just don't do
What
it.
a bitch!
The dog or her?
Both!
I just know how you feel about animals and how you love them so deeply.
My love for doggy style has nothing to do with bitches that fuck dogs.
But you are the resident furry on this show, so
No,
you're
no, I'm not. That's the Furberry, and he's in the chat.
Erlen, I want to hear absolutely no judgment from you. Okay, you kinky fairy. Because I remember one time
yeah,
you
she
let
can
a
judge.
little
I'm
secret
judging.
slip that you rubbed peanut butter onto a werewolf's genitals, and it did not end well for you.
Wait. Why would she
Now
rub peanut
McGon's
butter?
just making stuff up. Oh my gosh.
Wait, hang on.
That was you,
Logistically,
McGon.
this makes no
Call me a
sense.
liar.
Why would...
I watched
Why?
you put it on your groin and then call the werewolf over. I seen it with my own eyeballs.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, listen to the drunk fairy who makes out with skulls. Okay? Who are they going to believe? Who are they going to believe? Their Dark Lord?
Drunk people
Or a
speak the
drunk
truth
fairy.
more
I don't
anyway.
know. Man, you're the one wearing a fuck ton more makeup than she is. So
McGon.
right now, I'd say that you're a little bit more...
Yeah, you're forgetting the
She's
golden
right.
rule. Drunk chicks on the internet get all the faith and all the belief. You are fucked in the face of them titties. That cleavage will be your end.
Oh, yeah? Hey, Erlen, remember this? I just triggered her PTSD.
No, you mean her blinky nips.
And her blinky nips.
I have no apologies. None at all.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Now we've reached a new low, dog fucking on this show. How do we go up from here? We don't.
We don't.
We literally
Go further
pick anything else. Anything else.
All right, let's see if the thief actually can entertain us this time instead of being on here to jerk off.
Just her pretty face and
I thought that was pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie.
Best thing Sargo's put out in months.
the only time Sargon's put out in months.
You don't understand.
Oh!
I am a sexually frustrated British man. End quote.
All right, go on this week in stupid. Let's go.
Alright, so a man was accused of stealing a shark from an aquarium and arrested for an entirely separate theft. A little bit later, the man made national headlines for the bizarre alleged theft of a shark last month in Leon Valley and has been identified by police as the suspect in another theft case. Why you would steal a shark? I have no clue.
Is that the one
No
where
one.
He stole it by putting it into a pram? He put it into a baby's pram. and just like walked out with the shark.
No, he strapped a laser to its freaking head and fought his way out.
Well, you know that there's another term for Shark Week that doesn't have anything to do with sharks. It's that once a month time where females decide
Oh no.
that when they smell blood, it is time to fucking go in a frenzy.
Yes, the
No.
Shark Week. That
The
is,
Shark Week.
legends are told of the
Mhm.
terrifying nature of the Shark Week.
Hmm.
I just imagine this guy. Most people are like, he probably stole a shark because they're quite expensive on the black market, or maybe he has a big fishing tank and he's always wanted a shark, so he got it himself. Things like that. But in my imagination, this is a guy who's like, that motherfucker who slept with my wife, I'm gonna steal a shark, find that motherfucker, and throw it at his face. I don't know why. I just went to that place.
A
Wouldn't that be
Trebu
an
shark
epic,
would be a
epic
terrifying
revenge
weapon.
scheme to throw a fucking shark at someone's face?
Like you find them fucking or whatever, like your significant other fucking someone else, and you just toss a shark on them.
Right? Like you
Like-
walk in on your wife and her lover and you're just like, shark!
That'd be great. That's probably how Aquaman got revenge. He would just fucking summon sharks, be like, bitch!
Ladies, don't cheat on Aquaman. And if you do, at least don't do it in the ocean. Okay, that's where all his power is. If you do it on land, he's kind of fucked.
He'd be a lot more special if he had the power to control reptiles as well.
Do you think if you put a shark up a person's vagina, it would be like a double Shark Week?
Would it try to consume the uterine lining?
That's a good question. These
I
are
believe
questions
they
science
explored
needs
that in
answers.
teeth.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm gonna need a therapist.
I got you, Daddy. I'm here for you.
I don't feel any safer.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Can
But how's that?
somebody watching this please donate so somebody will kill me and end this suffering? All I can
Alright.
think about are 7 rows of shark teeth on a dick, because some bitch went ahead and stuck jaws up a cunt. That,
You know, in Africa, they actually have devices that essentially are. Oh. Magog's being 5 again.
I am.
Are you
I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back to the story. You said he stole a shark, but he actually got arrested for a wholly separate crime?
Yeah. How's
what was
that?
the crime?
He was charged with theft of less than $2,500, and it was essentially he walked into a store.
He robbed
just-
a store with a shark?
No. The shark was
No,
separate
roll
into
with
the
this.
entire.
That's
Okay.
fucking brilliant. You walk into a bank, you got a mask on. Give me the money out of the register. I will fucking shark you, lady.
but he couldn't just hold it aloft and have it snap, because it would be drowning with its lack of oxygen. So he'd literally had to be carrying around a giant bag, like 3 times the size of the shark, covered, like filled with water, swinging a shark-filled water sack at a motherfucker. That is dedication.
You just start shoving things and items that you want to steal into the shark's mouth, and then walk
Is this
it out as if this.
Be honest,
No.
is this a Florida story? Is it? Because if it isn't, I'll be surprised.
We're San Antonio.
Oh wow, that I am surprised. Well, give me the money. I will fucking shark you.
It happens. Why not? Shark theft is a heinous crime, people. It's not a victimless crime, though.
No, but they
Gosh.
did fin the perpetrator, so it's okay.
Yeah, they got him. I wonder what happened to the shark, though. They don't mention that in the article.
They
I'd
probably
like to see-
let him go. They were like, we're not gonna take you back to the aquarium. You've been through a lot, buddy. Here, be free.
Let's go. Bye-bye.
They arrested him for armed robbery, is what they did for the shark.
Armed robbery.
Armed robbery.
Aggravated battery, or no, robbery, because you come in with a deadly weapon.
Yeah,
Shark
exactly.
is the deadly weapon.
So he just is culpable in the eyes of the law?
Enough of this.
Enough of you.
Gone. Be gone from me. You insane people.
No.
Move on.
Sketchy
When's
Wolf
the-
Girl
when's
in
your
the chat
next-
says, wonder if there's were-sharks. Yeah, they're out there, sharks.
You went to one of the worst puns.
No, I went to one of the best puns. Fuck you, Magog.
No, that is true. It isn't Young Frankenstein.
Yes,
Like
that's how you
werewolf.
know it's quality.
There, wolf. There, castle. Why are you talking
I'm
like that?
dead.
I thought you wanted me to. No. Okay, I'm easy. All right. What's
What
your
even
next
is
story?
this?
Sorry.
All right.
This week in stupid.
All right. Her husband wouldn't buy her cocaine, so she hit him in the face with her phone, cops say. Remember a few weeks ago when I had that Bible story of the guy hitting his wife in the face with the Bible?
Yes.
Holy shit, you're kidding me.
This is retribution for that.
Ooh.
I went out of my way to find this one.
Good girl.
Instead of throwing the holy book at him, she throws her phone. Which, those things are fucking expensive. I wonder if she had like a life-proof case on it just to make sure that didn't break when it
Just
smacked
sell
into
the
his face.
phone. Sell the phone for cocaine. I've gotten, out of an old iPhone 6, I've gotten an 8-ball.
Ooh, trade phones for cocaine. You can just suck a dick for cocaine.
How
I
would
mean,
you
there's way
suck
less
that-
effort and money involved. Just
Dude,
suck the
what have
dick
you been
before
doing?
you do the cocaine.
Where's your hustle at?
I would
really
just
love
steal the
that new
cocaine.
thing I saw on Twitter with the guy with the T-Rex puppet. That is, I love cocaine. I love cocaine. I'm gonna
Who
pull
doesn't
that
love
up every
cocaine?
time we do a cocaine story.
What? What are we talking about?
I don't know, but before we get too far into this terrible retribution story, I've got one last Streamlabs about the last story I want to hit before we get too far. Berserker5150 says, what if the chick with the shark jaws cunt, whose nips blinky blink, fucked a guy whose dick exploded before the shark bit it off?
Can we get a graphic for that, please?
Please?
That is like the best movie plot line I have ever heard.
Save
We
that,
need an
save that
artist.
Streamlab, will you? I need that for posterity's sake. And
That is an
If you-
insane episode of Game of Thrones.
If you draw it, I will print it out as a poster and I will hang it in my backdrop.
In a world
May or may
where a
not.
woman has shark jaws inside of her cunt and blinky blink nipples, one man with an exploding penis sets out to save the world.
By exploding her dangerous vagina. Before the shark bites it off, it's just a matter of time. And they carry on that way.
This
500.
summer in a theater near you, exploding dick sharks.
And I mean, by a theater near you, I mean on Pornhub, because it's not going to make any rating.
500 points for things that I never knew that I needed.
None of those words belonged in a sentence.
Exploding dick sharks.
Exploding dick shark. It's better than Sharknado. I don't know. People got away with that one. Why can't we get away with dick shark vagina?
Dude, there was a movie called Piranha. Have you seen it?
Yes.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's pretty B
Yes.
movie. It's pretty B movie.
I haven't seen it, but the premise wasn't it like there was a piranha stuck in her vajayjay?
Well,
There's
there's a whole lot of piranhas and they fuck with everyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, teeth though. She had her vagina had teeth.
Yes.
That would ensnare anybody
There you
that
go.
like fucked her.
Yep.
I watched it. It was pretty good.
Mhm.
Pretty
Can you
good.
imagine an exploding dick movie where like the plot line is like, one day an atheist woke up to find out his penis had succumbed to Islam.
He comes and it's Alu Akbar!
No, that's a terrible movie. There's no hero in that movie. The man with the exploding cock needs to be an ex-military dude who had an artillery shell shoved down his, like it fired and it hit his dick and got caught in his urethra and he's still able to pee around it and stuff, but he's got a mission. And this cunt with a shark in her snatch is going around and fucking everything up. and he takes a dangerous mission on the go to seduce the Shock Woman away from powerful world leaders so that he
It
can
would
commit
be a
seppuku
rom-com.
of the schlong.
All right, rom-com starring Beardy and I. Let's go.
No!
I'll
No!
write the script.
No!
I will insert as many dick jokes
Yes,
as I
Daddy.
possibly
Let's
can.
go.
No!
All of the characters will have dick pun names.
No, fuck you, I'm killing myself!
I like my idea better of a penis succumbing to Islam. Because you,
Fucking God!
he's killing himself. He's dead.
He can't die.
Well, because like if a penis succumbed to Islam, it would be a suicide bomber, and in which case it would
No,
definitely.
but you'd get great jokes like it's a dick of peace.
Like, do you think it would have a timer on it or something? Like,
The 5 pillars of Islam or the 5 penises of Islam.
I'm
Like
gonna, well, okay.
five
So
pillars.
what I'm curious about is like, does it have a timer on it, or like, is it just you come once and you explode?
Yeah,
They're
no.
gonna fucking find us. And it's gonna be another Charlie Hebdo situation.
Just watch next summer. This is gonna be a movie because they're gonna find this stream and they're gonna be like, oh hell yeah, copyright this shit, bitches, patent pending. Don't touch this.
We're all gonna die very explodey dick deaths.
When a
Very
girl,
sick.
the sketchy wolf girl says, when a girl loves a sperm whale too much and decides to save it, everyone will be lining up for the next best film, Free Wet Willy.
Fuck. Allow cockbar.
Allah
Oh
Akbar.
my God.
God damn it, serious. And Gray Summers drops the side of the chat to say the same thing. Allah
No, I
Akbar.
just saw that. I was reading it.
Beautiful,
Allah
just beautiful.
Akbar.
Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar!
Oh man. Sharia balls, exploding dicks, airwares. Says Adorable the Horrible. We're all dorks here, Jeremy gasped. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we definitely are. I've seen so many people in the chat too that are like, "What is this D&D on crack?" And I'm like, "Exactly."
Yes. You didn't see me do a line like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, like it's like Magog tries to be the DM, but it doesn't really quite work out that way.
Right? I'm going to read some super chats while we're taking a little break. Beard Barian is now resurrected.
Ha!
Get your ass back in here.
Yep.
Beardy, bitch.
Baby Vosso says, I was watching the Kang saga, and it just occurred to me, isn't Weibo doing side quest? Heal the thief. She is. Fully healed now. Charles, I believe this is the going back to who you gonna believe, me or the fairy. Charles Fowler says, I believe my Lord Magog. My Lord's word is law. Worship him. Yes, thank you.
For now.
Makeup by Brooke says, for the great burn on Sargon, Erilyn. Oh, she gave you a little healer potion because you burned Sargon. Vladimir Dragonov says, that's why you invest in sand sharks. Very true. Nick Arcana says, who gonna let a 700-year-old woman hypnotize you? That's a little throwback to the video I just put out. And yeah, that was pretty fucking horrible. BuzzFeed, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like always. Incandescent 01 says, I heard you guys need a bigger boat. Just remember, Beardy keeps his poop deck well oiled. Yes, he does. Very good. Very good. And we already read the Aluhua cock bar. And Beardy can be resurrected as soon as he wants to come back. Alright.
Daddy!
I bet he's swabbing that poop deck. If you catch my drift.
Daddy, are you coming back?
Poppy? Hi.
Hey, Poppy C! Continue on with your stories. Go ahead. He'll come back when he comes back, you know.
So speaking of poop, or poop decks, whatever your fancy is, man crashes into house, says he has to poop.
Like literally crashes.
Like crashes because he's driving high-speed chase. He leads the police in a high-speed chase and he crashes into a house. And the reason why he did this was because he had to poop.
Nice.
He's about It starts when he sped through a stop sign. They attempted to pull him over for speeding through the stop sign, but it continued speeding through onwards because that's what you do when you have to poop. You just go. Anyway, so it crashed through the fence of a resident and into an abandoned house. So luckily, no one was hurt except for this guy probably shat himself. And he got out of the car and he tried to run away. Aside from having to poop, apparently the car also didn't have any brakes, so he couldn't pull over.
I feel like he could have done what that British guy did and just did a poo in the middle of the street.
Yep, or just shat your pants.
Yeah,
Could always do that.
You gotta go.
There are simpler solutions, I think,
This
to
is
that.
why they've invented adult diapers, right, Beardy?
Right, Beardy?
He's still dead. Something must have happened to his...
What?
Daddy!
What did I miss?
I'm talking about your adult diaper.
No! See, I just went right to the bathroom to take a piss. Not in a diaper. You people are fucking gross. I should just kill myself every stream to survive this nonsense. This is fucking ridiculous.
Well, then who would
I
we pick
still
on?
think you're daddy, so...
Well, you
I
know,
think
later
you're
on in
wrong,
life,
and a court of law will never catch me to prove otherwise.
people do
I
have
don't
a
want
tendency
child support from you, I just
Wipe.
want something else.
their own parents' assholes when they get old enough that they can't do it themselves. It's a circle of life. So it's fitting that you call him daddy.
I never saw that in the Lion King song.
Me neither. There was nothing about incestuous fantasies.
No. It's not incest if you're just wiping their butt. Nothing
Incest
sexual
is the
about it.
best, put your daddy to the test.
Oh, this is fun.
You know what? I'm
Oh,
taking a
this
health
is
point
fun.
from you.
Oh, this is
Fuck,
fun.
fuck you on that
This
one.
is fun.
I'm sorry.
Filled with pain.
Beardy's just trying to he's just trying to clear it all out of his head. He's like, no, this isn't happening. It's okay, that always happens when I talk to people.
Welcome back to the show.
Good to have
I should
you.
have just stayed slumped over in the outhouse. Never have come back.
Just the pages of a Sears catalog stuck together.
You laugh, but the truth is out there. There are many uses for the Sears catalog, but ordering merchandise is not one of them.
Right?
Wait, you're telling me that you masturbate to Sears catalogs?
What dude doesn't? Let me verse you in a little reality. There, Sargon of Akkad. But just because you don't get any nor masturbate does not mean that every other legitimate man doesn't stroke 1 or 2 or 7,000 out to a Sears catalog, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that lingerie section.
It's racy. It's so nice. All those ladies posing with those fake little please jizz on my face smiles.
My
I should
favorite,
probably-
my favorite is honestly, I'm serious. My favorite is September 1934. That was a good addition.
Good year. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I should probably preface, we don't have Sears in the land that is America's aged grandfather that has an adult diaper. I mean, the UK.
I hate Sketchy Wolf Girl right now. She says, I want the thief, Necro Beardbarian, and the Poison Fairy together to sing YMCA. And my brain goes, Questers, you should listen to me. I said, Questers, send your money to this stream. I said, Questers, please fucking kill me now, because if you don't, I'll do it myself. Bah, 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 bah.
Fun to
I want
say,
to fucking die outside Quest Mondays. I want to fucking die outside Quest Mondays.
I was gonna kill you until you hit the solo. Then I was like, Side Quest Mondays. That totally fits.
I feel like
You should totally drink and do lots of bed drugs.
every Monday we need to just take that clip and send it out, and just that's their promo. Is Beardy's Side Quest Mondays.
Here on Monday, Side Quest.
Every single one of you makes me want to put my head through a wall.
I hate myself.
I bet you do. I hate you
myself
too.
today. Just like last live stream.
I really, I don't like singing Beard Variant. I don't like crazy, insane, horny fairies, and I definitely don't like anti-thinkery Sargons.
I don't know what you're talking about. That would be fun if you put this episode of Side Quest on the Thinkery.
He's always doing those D&D streams. He needs to watch our show for a little inspiration.
Exactly.
Somebody,
This is how D&D should be run, with no dice.
everybody should go
Yeah,
bother
fuck guys.
Sargon now and be like, "Did you see SideQuest? You were on SideQuest and your tits look great."
I have a D20.
Ooh, yeah,
I have a D20, but I never roll it.
Well,
Because I
Sargon's
don't-
got double D20s, and they're
No,
very distracting.
no. Triple D's. Thank you very much.
I love the
shit.
idea of Sargon getting all these messages, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Okay, fine. What the fuck is going on?" And he clicks on it and he goes,
Okay,
"It's so realistic. I don't remember doing this show. It's so well done."
I have a 15 saving throw for Sargon.
Yeah, you can tell I absolutely tried my hardest with this identity theft.
Oh, the Beard Baron gets healed by the next 6 minutes. It says $2 to Beardy for that serenade. And then Charles Fowler says full heal Beardy for the YMCA song. So he is now fully healed. Congratulations.
You guys, Beardy's never gonna let you suck his dick, right?
No, I will. There's an ancient Gothan proverb that must never be forgotten. There's actually two, and they're very important. The first one is, when the lights are out, we're all Orthos' children. And number two is, any hole's the goal, as long as it's of age and not an animal.
I really don't want to hear you talk for the next 5 minutes, Daddy Boom Boom. Okay?
Fuck you, Magog! I've had enough of your finger-wiggling mysticism. You take your morose, melancholy, fucking majory bullshit and fuck off with it.
I'd take a health point away for that great insult, but I don't respect you.
I'm not a woman. I'm not asking for your respect.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, ow.
Slap on some blinky nips and you'd be ready for the pole dance.
I
All
can help
that's
you
it.
out with
I
that,
need blinky
Daddy.
nips all over me. Fairies,
I'd pay
assemble
to see
me at
that.
once. Except you, Erilyn. You freak me out.
Some people, I think,
I
would
know.
just really get off on just having an entire stream of us insulting each other.
I really do think that's what it is, because like they get in the chat and they insult us as well. Like
Hang on,
I
is that
feel-
not what we're doing here?
I missed
Monday,
one, so let
I
me
feel
get
like
this one out of
insulting
the way.
people.
I totally accidentally skipped it. Vladimir Dragonov says, I put a Magogonite out of her misery after she suffered 9,001 points of ass rape damage, which caused her dick to explode. Her woman's penis.
Of course it did. It was over 9,000.
9,000!
That reminds me. I love all the memes coming out about the new Terminator, where they're calling her the LGBT 1000. That's fucking great.
Did I ever show you guys the potion bottle I got from Merchant at the festival?
Isn't
Ooh,
it
is
pretty?
that-
Please,
that
for the
oil
love
for
of
the
God,
poop
drink
deck?
yourself into a coma.
This is mana, so
Oil for the poop deck?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
God, I hope she drinks herself into another abortion.
Oh,
yeah,
so you
tell me
heard.
about it. Shit, they didn't hear about anything.
I've heard
Oh.
nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna say
Come
I'm
on.
happy this is the one time we get to see the fairy swallow.
I feel like it's time for the grind.
Hey. Spitters are quitters.
Yeah,
That is
you
true.
wouldn't know.
Always swallow.
I can't argue with that. There, I can't. Goddamn, Sargon, you know about deep
Yeah.
down. That's for sure.
Here I was thinking you were a total virgin neckbeard, Sargon, but that was
Oh,
pretty
no.
wise.
I've sucked many a dick in my lifetime.
Please, Sargon, don't watch this stream. For the love of God, don't watch this stream.
No, enough of this giggling shit. There's a severe opportunity we've been dismissing here. Sargon, please.
Yes.
you've dispensed this wisdom already, but more importantly, how did you come across this? How many maidens have you moistened with your magical man meat thus far this week? I mean, it's only Monday, but surely you must have done so. You are, after all, Sargon the Magnificent. Tell me of the fan mail you've received and of these moistened maidens begging for your lust.
I think a better question is how many Sargon fanboy dicks have I made hard this week with my liberalist agenda?
I love the
At least
idea
12.
of the thief just showing up to fucking MythCon. Hi, I'm Sargon. I'm here to do a speech.
Do you have any of this lusty liberalist
And
literature?
all those
on
virgins
hand
are
by
over there
chance?
like, God damn, Sargon, you look great. Ooh.
If I managed to save up enough of my I might be able to steal my way into MythCon this year. We'll see.
If
And
we
I'll-
continue to entertain you with this savage chaos, please donate to the thief's coin purse so we can get her to MythCon. And also donate to me because I'm your lord and master and buy our cool t-shirts.
I'll take care of the thief's coin purse.
Thank you, baby.
Jiggle
We'll
it.
talk later.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but I'm moist as fuck. Berserker 5150 throws down on Streamlabs to say the insults sexually please me, unlike Magog does to women or Beardy to men.
She looked like a dolphin with Down syndrome gasping for air.
And she would rape you just as hard.
You forget that part.
If there's rape involved, I'm all for it.
You're done, Sargon. Okay.
Six QY Ninja says, "What happened to Sargon's accent? It got stuck down from all the dick."
Yep. You just keep shoving shit down there, and eventually it loses.
It's been great. You guys should have seen the green room before this. It's going to be available on Pornhub eventually, but in order to make that happen, you'll have to throw something at streamlabs.com/sidequestls or at Super Chats, and eventually maybe we might release it. We'll see. But my God, the green rooms for this shit is phenomenal. You should have seen the three-way we had with Jeff Holiday.
Oh boy.
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Me neither. I don't know
Yeah, I
about
saw
it.
you guys had the singer for Korn on here. I was really interested in that.
I had to call the 1-800 number after that incident.
The suicide hotline or the other one?
The other one.
Ooh.
Can you imagine me calling like a rape hotline? How can I help you? What is your problem? Are you thinking of committing suicide? What happened to you? Hi, S-Rape. Just want to call you and say I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Sir, this is the rape hotline? Yeah, I know. I'm calling to say that I'm a big fan of what you do.
So where do I get support for my rape?
Ass rape.
Where's the guy that gives
All
me
right,
a high
all right,
five?
time
I've been
out,
informed
time out,
as a
time out.
patriarch, I
Time
get a high five for every rape.
Time out. Disclaimer. I do not condone anyone prank calling a rape hotline
Please don't.
saying that you're a fan. Okay, for the love of God.
No, it's
You
not
two
this.
do
The
not
other hand.
demonetize.
I
No.
condone that
No.
wholeheartedly.
I'm a fag.
Does everyone know the origin of ass rape? Like why it's a thing? Because I think that's quite important.
For the love of God, that was the worst line of jokes I've ever done, and I realized the possible outcome of that is somebody might actually do it.
Please don't.
I do not
For one,
condone. Okay,
it's-
real time, guys. Don't do that. No, please.
It's a joke that was created from a live stream that went terribly wrong, and you should not ever call a rape hotline to say that you enjoy ass rape.
Oh man.
It was all a mistake. That's it. It
What
was
the
just a
fuck
joke.
are you talking about? Who the fuck has a phone? We are goddamn motherfuckers in a magical goddamn universe.
I have a
Who the
portal.
fuck has a phone? I'm the only motherfucker that spent any real time on
I
Earth,
have a
and I don't
portal,
even have a
and the
fucking
guy has
phone.
a crystal.
This shit is outrageous. This is fucking
You know what?
unacceptable. This is not happening. We're not calling anybody. I'm calling you a dirty fucking thief, and a dirty fairy, and a fucking necromancer. And
Cutie,
fuck
I
you all.
have
This shit is
had
bullshit.
enough of you. Hey, I will turn
You
this
guys
stream
need to calm the fuck
around.
down, okay? There's funny chaos, and then there's whatever the fuck you're doing.
Oh, I
Mom
was
and
just
Daddy
having
were fighting.
unnecessary bullshit.
And I don't
Let's
want
get
to hear
going.
about your mating rituals. Okay? Whatever foreplay this is, I don't want to fucking hear it. You know what I want to do? I want to do the grind, baby. Because guess what?
Fine.
It's time for the grind. So everybody,
It doesn't
ignore
sound
what you just
sexual when you
heard.
say it.
Just the fairy and Beardbarian trying to one up each other and measure each other's dicks.
Well, he's daddy, so.
God damn it.
All right. We have an interesting story here. Viagra could be the new miracle cure for blindness. Scientists said.
I thought your eyes would go blurry if you touched it too much.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But if you get it hard enough, it won't matter.
Yeah.
Do you think you get so hard that you can just see your penis better? Like
No, this is how you go blind, alright? If you touch it in just the right way that it's angled towards your face, and then you finally have that dick explosion and explodes in your face, that's how you go blind, alright?
Right. So do I need a prescription for Viagra?
Yes.
No.
Because
Yes.
Hold on
No.
a second. Shut up, guys. Yeah. So I need a prescription. I can't just pick it up. I can't just pick it up. What if I paid you? Like a lot.
Hey, Magog, pass the bong!
What? Sorry, I was
Careful
distracted
with
by
penis
a
pills.
rat in my wisdom
careful
tower.
with penis pills. We've learned our lesson about those exploding dicks.
Tests
Yeah.
show that the drug may stop age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. This follows a 2-year trial by scientists at Columbia University in New York. Well, I'm not going to read this whole article because it's like a lot of science and it goes on forever, but I thought it might be interesting that here we are. They invented a boner pill when they were trying to figure out how to cure baldness, and now they may have inadvertently cured blindness, which, depending on who you are, might be a bad thing. You know, sometimes
this
you
is
don't
all
need to
connected.
see who
This
you-
makes absolute
Sometimes you don't
sense.
need to see who you're fucking.
Yeah.
You could.
If you need Viagra to get it up, maybe you don't necessarily need to see the person. This might
But,
take
like-
my glasses off.
You need to see for other reasons, right? I mean, the clit is a thing that needs to be addressed.
No, Sargon, you are making a mistake. You are a man. Pay no attention to the fairy skull. You do not need to polish the fairy skull. You just fucking hit it and quit it. Follow the adage of James Brown. Like a sex machine, you know?
Penis.
Doing it, grooving it.
Like the human male I slept with 4 licks over 2 courses of sexual intercourse.
That's
That's
all
your
it
limit.
takes.
So,
You know, I'm really tired of that story. We get it. He's an asshole.
so you're telling me that I should apply a minimalism to my liberalism?
Yes.
Okay.
maybe he was inspired by the Tootsie Pop commercial. How many
licks does it take? After 15
No,
times
no,
of
no, no,
intercourse, she finally comes. I don't know. My
No, it's
nips
3
didn't
licks
even
and you
blink.
bite.
Speaking of a very naughty pussy, I have an interesting story coming out of Colorado. For the grind, a mountain lion breaks into a Colorado home, lounges on the couch, and eats the cat.
Oi!
Kinky.
Too far.
So apparently in Boulder, Colorado, a family in Colorado is mourning after a visit from an unwanted house guest ended in bloodshed. Kyla Slaughter, that's her name? Her last name's
Damn.
Slaughter.
Why didn't she
Yo.
kill the cat?
Right?
She should have predicted this would happen.
Kayla Slaughter was standing before the mighty field that day
When the cats descended from the mountains above. She should have just killed them.
So now this is just her roommate actually, but her roommate returned home Thursday night around 10:30 p.m. to find a mountain lion in the living room of the house they shared. Slaughter said the mountain lion looked right at her roommate and licked its lips.
Sexy.
The roommate took off and called the police. Yeah, the roommate, said it was terrifying. Slaughter believes the mountain lion snuck in through a screen in an open window. Luckily, no humans were inside of the home at the time, but their house cat Klondike was trapped inside.
Well, what would you do for a Klondike?
Apparently,
Not
climbed
afraid of
through a
mountain lion.
screen window and
Apparently,
eat it.
climbed through a fucking screen window.
How
I
is
would
still
steal
your
a
joke, Chris?
Klondike.
They have a picture of the mountain lion laying on the couch watching Game of Thrones. I added that part. It got disenchanted with season 2 of Westworld. It looks like it's watching TV. Slaughter said the mountain lion looked right at her roommate and licked its lips. The roommate took off and called the police. Shortly after, the roommate discovered the mountain lion had eaten Klondike. So the wildlife officers arrived. They had trouble getting the uninvited guest out of the house. They shot beanbags at the windows, attempting to drive the lion out for hours. Why didn't you just trank the fucker? Like, it murdered someone's house pet. It's
They
justified
could
to
have
shoot it
just
in the
walked
fucking head.
in
You know?
with a pair of glass bottles. I mean, I've chased mountain cats out of here continuously with a pair of glass bottles. All you have to do is clink them together and go, ah, and they fuck off. Not
Right.
hard.
So,
I just cast a spell. I don't know. I cast a spell.
Well, I would assume that tranking an animal of that size would, one, be costly, and two, the transport would be a bitch. Because how heavy do you think an animal of that size would be?
I
Let's be
wouldn't
honest.
trank
It's
it.
like
I'd
me
shoot it
when
in
I
the
over-
fucking head. It'd be dead.
heavy
And then you just
It's
drag
like-
its bloody corpse out the front door, throw it in the fucking street.
It's like me every time I've overdosed. Too much tranquilizer, and they got to carry my fat ass out of there.
Yep, congratulations. Thank you for sharing us your entire story of high school.
Yeah,
Woman
you got- this
says,
is why I don't come over, because you live like a pig, and that it was evident enough.
Heck, you know what? I'm going to have to change my entire opinion. I'm with Lewis Sparks in the chat there. Who can blame someone for eating pussy?
Exactly.
I can't.
so, oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. So, Charles Fowler drops 15, says, Magog, kill them all. So,
Oh,
fucking die.
Arise from the nether realms, demons. Oh shit, it's demons! I didn't think that was gonna work! Run! Run! They're so angry!
Viendela noathnak niethni. Fucking die.
nap time? Alright.
Thanks for really putting in the effort there, you fucking idiot. Anyway, yeah, let's just get some of these full health for Beardy for the YMC. We already did that. I encountered an enemy that looked suspiciously like Riley Dennis, so I thrusted my rifle's bayonet down its urethra. Congratulations, Vladimir Dragunov. You've discovered that the world is crazier than it should be. Night Sun says, I programmed an Arduino microcontroller for 2 RGB LED. Anyone interested? If so, how could I get them to you? Well, you can contact us on Twitter via SideQuest or us individually. Our Twitters are unlocked. And talk to us. Based Kekbot says, that made me moist as fuck. Beardy admits he's a trap. Then Gray Summer says, hard to see how Viagra can help. That's clever. And Incandescent 01, could you explain to Beardy that I greatly admire her well-oiled poop deck? She not heard it yet. Also, I can hook her up with Riley J. Dennis. That is a very you can... I'm sure he'll be mad at you for that one. Let's move on, shall we? I have a story here. A woman says she is having sex with her dead boyfriend's ghost. Ghastly! What have you been up to, you naughty entangled fuck? The woman, known only as Simone, said she was definitely sure the ghost of her former partner speaking on a radio show. She's been having sex with her ghost boyfriend during late-night visits since his tragic death. So it just goes to prove that even in death,
walk it
men
off.
are
You're
horny
only
as fuck.
dead. Walk it off. You're only dead. Walk it off. You're only dead.
Oh, walk it off. You're only dead. Everybody resurrect. Boom, boom, boom. Share in the glory of this wonderful story about a woman who believes she's having sex with her boyfriend's ghost named Ghastly.
It's really the fifth one that takes the most out of you. Did I miss anything interesting? No, Magog was talking.
Oh, okay. I can go back to sleep then?
Anyway,
What?
what?
Eh?
It's gonna get interesting because I want you guys to I want you guys to weigh in on something. Okay, so this woman believes she's having sex with her boyfriend. Blah 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 blah. But then it goes on to talk about this other woman who is making the rounds on radio and terrestrial, television. Last year, a Bristol woman, Amethyst Realm, that's her name, Amethyst Realm, revealed
she's a
she had
hippie
given
fucker.
up men to have sex with ghosts.
Yeah, fuck her, but not literally because she's got problems.
Dude,
I feel like I've heard this story before.
You ever see Scary Movie? You know what we're like? She
I
just
love
gets
when
like
he
banged.
pulls up her fucking nightgown. And
Yeah,
it says like Saturday, and he looks at the calendar.
yeah,
and
it's
says
like Wednesday. Yeah, and you're supposed to, with a name like Amethyst. I imagine it's something like that. Like he pulls up her nightgown and it's just fucking pubes.
Right.
And then he's gotta like search, like he's brought a weed whacker.
He's
He's ready for it,
through
like-
the jungle, like in fucking Jumanji. Her pussy is Jumanji.
So like that's the only time she gets groomed or whatever is when like the ghost comes around.
She claims to have had sex with 15 different ghost lovers and recently said she has fallen in love with a ghost who she has discussed having children with.
She sounds like a fucking whore. 15 ghost lovers?
She's
No,
Fifteen.
no,
insane
we're
pussy.
clearly reading too much into this. See, she thinks it's 15 ghost lovers, but in reality, it's just been Patrick Swayze this whole time trying to teach her how to do fucking pottery.
Do you suppose she still uses a vibrator to get off as well? Because like I know for me, human males, I gotta.
I'm sorry,
no,
there's
see-
something terribly wrong with this woman's brain. She wants to have children with a ghost.
The hippie fucking ghost fuckers of Earth believe that everything exists on a frequency of vibration. Everything is a vibration. Therefore, no vibrator is necessary because a ghost is just a vibrating frequency that vibrates from a cunt up to a lack of a fucking brain.
It like she's got like a peanut brain and it just rattles in her skull.
This is the best part of the article. She told New Idea, I know this sounds crazy, but I've been looking into it, and I don't think it's totally out of the question to have children with a ghost. The 29-year-old appeared on This Morning last December and shocked the presenters with her candidness about making love to ghosts. A shocked Philip, one of the presenters of this show, told her, I could imagine you've got quite a name for yourself in the spirit world. He basically called her a whore. Right?
Hey, I did that for you.
She's a ghost whore.
See, I
Imagine how desperate for love you have to be in order to stoop so low as to make up that you're having sex with ghosts. People who aren't actually there.
It's probably because she doesn't shave.
And let's go on to an interesting one. Beard Buried, you might actually appreciate this because of the mental toughness it takes to do this. I mean, even I'm fucking impressed. I think everybody on this street should be fucking impressed with this Slavic lady. Okay? After 16 years of non-stop opera blaring from her home, police have arrested a Slovakian woman accused of driving her neighbors crazy.
wait, what was she playing?
Opera.
What language opera?
I've been there. I did that to my
I'm gonna
neighbors.
get to it. Hungarian News reported the woman, identified as Eva, was arrested by police in the southern town of Staravo on Monday and is now facing charges of harassment and malicious persecution. The woman is accused of playing the same 4-minute aria from Giuseppe Verdi's La Traviata over and over again on full volume from morning until night for 16 years straight.
I did the same thing to my roommates, but I was fucking ghosts. It got pretty loud.
That's impressive.
Right.
That is some dedicated real-life trolling.
I'm just wondering how she managed to play that instead of the title, the main track from Bizet's Carbon, Habanera. La 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 la. That shit's way more catchy and useful for torture. I've been using it for years.
If she
I
had used,
feel like
but here's the thing: 16 years. Maybe it's because operas actually sounds nice. If she had used Bop, 3 days later, the entire neighborhood would have clawed its fucking heads off. Okay?
exactly what I'm saying. If she played like the song that never ends, yeah, and she just kept playing that.
Local media claims the woman initially cranked up the volume on her home entertainment system to drown out a neighborhood dog's loud barking, but for some reason she continued to her assault on the senses for 16 years with the neighbors, furiously accusing the woman of harassment. I love
Clearly they
Claudio
weren't killing
Domingo,
the
one
dogs
woman
fast
told
enough.
Hungarian news site index.hu, referring to the famous Spanish opera singer. But not like this. The whole street is suffering. 16 years and the police... What kind of police do you have in that country that it took them 16 years to get around? Like, I'd imagine they got multiple calls within that 16-year time period, right?
I gotta admire that woman's tenacity, because that's a hell of a woman right there.
Yep. The Fallen Woman is the name of the opera song, is adapted from the novel by the same name by Alexandre Dumas, the son of the legendary author Alexandre Dumas, who penned The Three Musketeers. So I guess it's the other Alexandre Dumas. Yep. So yeah, 16 years, and they finally arrested him. 16 years of playing the same opera song morning to night. 16
What do you think her
years.
penalty is?
How did she not drive herself insane? See, that's the thing. The mental fortitude it took to outlast your neighbors.
Like, do you think if she goes to jail, that opera's gonna play in her head constantly?
I'd imagine she'll just hang herself in a prison cell, or her neighbors will arrange it so.
Hey, that's how I plan on ending my life.
All right.
We'll see.
Well, we'll get to this last one, and I think this one's pretty funny. And I don't know. What do you guys think? Can the world take a joke right now? Because I don't think the world can take a joke. Like, there's a lot of judgment when it comes to comedy, and this might not be your type of joke. But I think it is a joke. So, a Moray man, I guess that's New Zealand, allegedly was given black guy repellent sunscreen, sues employer. Queensland Tour Company denies discrimination because it says the incident was a joke. Well, at least the company's standing on its principles. The Moray man is suing a Queensland Tour Company after he was allegedly handed a sunscreen canister that was labeled black guy repellent.
What?
Hey, where can I get some of that? Because in Avendoom, it can get pretty bad. Especially at the end.
The south side of Avendoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can get pretty bad.
Rainbow Beach Adventure Company says that while the incident did happen, it did not constitute discrimination because it was intended as a practical joke between good friends. So this wasn't a random customer or anything. These were employees. And they knew each other and they thought they were friends, but I guess one of them took the joke too far and gave him black guy repellent. There's a whole huge story here, but essentially, can we just take a joke, people? You know,
Seriously?
That's pretty funny in my opinion. That's pretty funny.
It's just a little, it's just a tiny little joke. There have been worse ones. We've made worse ones on this stream.
Especially
Yeah.
today. Once again, do not call rape hotline.
Please don't.
Whatever
Like,
you do.
yeah, just ass rape is a joke, but it's not a hotline joke.
Right. We have one more super chat here. Vladimir Dragonov. I must go. We're attacking a communist furry encampment. Good luck and God's speed.
Watch out, Beardy. They're gonna get you.
Yep.
No, they're not. I'm not the Furrbarian. He's in the chat.
I think that that's your alter ego, and that's why you keep leaving.
That's
Nope.
very true.
You can be honest with me, Daddy.
So anyway, do we have any Streamlabs before we go?
Yeah, one more from Incandescent01 who says, Beardy, ask Magog about what I've been saying about you. What have you been saying about what
He's
is
been talking
Incandescent
about
01
your
saying
poop deck being oiled.
Why?
He said it in multiple super chats, but every time you were dead, and I thought it would hurt your feelings on your first day back to hear such insults. But now
No,
I really don't
I'm
care.
confused why Incandescent01 is focusing so much upon the idea of my greasy butthole.
Ass rape.
Oh boy.
No.
Ass rape.
No, you know what? I've been through fucking hell. My sides hurt. I laughed so hard I almost threw up. This was a
deserve it.
pretty damn good show. Everybody stick around to after the credits if you want to see a little snippet of something. If not, we'll see you next Monday. Hey, everybody, say goodbye to the Questers.
Bye. See you later.
Kill me more next week. I don't want to suffer through this shit again.
Keep him alive.
No,
My
kill me.
daddy.
Make him suffer.
I want to die.
Duh. Blinky nips.